Hi everyone, just a short video today, doing some painting, working on Aldis Badger, page 5. Yeah, so the pages are coming along really quickly, which is good. So I'm going to do 6 pages of Aldis, and then I'm going to switch to a, see that okay? Awesome. So I'm going to do 6 pages of Aldis, and I'm going to switch to a little short story that combines my characters from different books. So there's just this page and one more page. And the little short story will also give me another opportunity to work on this style a bit more, which is a little looser, a lot simpler, more focused on composition and shapes rather than detail. So that's sort of the journey I'm on right now artistically, is to sort of simplify, not think about the detail as much, focus more on the composition. And I've changed tools in order to accommodate that. I'm using brushes instead of pen and ink. I feel like I've come a long way with pen and ink, and maybe it's time to go back to painting and see how how far I can push this medium again in a comics context, because I never really got a chance to before. Bera was partially painted, but honestly, Bera's like mainly pen and ink with some watercolor. I want something a little more involved, where I'm really looking at the blacks, the darks, and the brights, the contrasts, and just working in that on mainly the contrasts and the shapes. And it definitely has appeal of its own, quite different from very detailed work, which has sort of a virtuosic appeal. I find this has more of a simple, direct appeal, which is nice. Definitely fall out here. I just went for a walk. Birds are still chirping. It's sunny and beautiful, but definitely sweater weather. See that okay? Sorry about the sun. So then I'm thinking, actually, I'm going to finish this page and then another page. And what I'd really like to do, it'd be really fun, is to do a little map of my world and place where Aldis is, Bera, the Weird Well characters, and just kind of have fun mapping out the world, and then return. That would just take a day. It'd basically be like a day off of map making. Um, and then I could return back to the comics again, sort of having some geographical knowledge of the world I'm working in, which is really fun. Still don't have a name for this ghost. Driving me nuts. But whatever. Listening to some dungeon synth today. It's a Russian composer, and I can't pronounce the name because it's written in the Russian alphabet. But if you want, ask me, and I'll send you a picture of the cover, and that might help you find it. Or send you a link. Yeah, I'll send you a link. That makes more sense. Let me turn off the overhead, see if that works better. It's still pretty shiny. Oh well. Tell me if it's not okay and I'll shoot another video. Still sort of experimenting with videos a bit. I'm sorry about the amateur hour quality of this, but I figure the only way I'm going to get any good at shooting these videos of me doing work and discussing the work is to just keep doing them. So that means some sort of pretty imperfect videos, I think. You're gonna have to suffer through with me. There. The ghost is pretty much done. I'm gonna do some foreground gold. So I have 3 graphic novels planned in this world. That's excluding Barra, which I've already done. I still have to make sure the publisher's on board to do Barra as part of, like, to include Barra and the characters from Barra as part of this world. So we'll see. That's First Second. I'd really like to stay with First Second because they were a total joy to work with. Really loved that a lot. Yeah. And First Second is basically, you know, they're with Macmillan, and Macmillan is Tor. So they've got a history of creators doing world building and series within the context of their publishing. So that makes sense too. I'm just hoping it makes sense to them the way it makes sense to me. We'll see. Okay, guys, I think I'll keep it 10 minutes today. This is where I'm at. You can see one of the more detailed panels. And then I'm working down here as well. Okay, thanks so much for listening. I'll post another video soon. All right, bye.